the Flying Kipper. It was a peaceful and quiet night on Adventure Island. It was normally this peaceful at night, with small passenger trains still going on. Even small mail trains were running along this time of night. But the busiest place that night was the docks. The Kipper was due that night, and Henry's job was to take the Kipper. Are we all clear, Cranky?
All clear to go, Henry. Just wait for Rosie to bring a brake van in.
There we go. Have a nice trip, Henry.
Thank you, Rosie. Time to get started. Henry stopped by the water tower to fill up his water tanks. However, problems started to start up while Henry was puffing down the line. Oh my boiler feels funny, said Henry.
We'll have to take a look at it at the sheds, old boy.
Soon Henry arrived at the sheds. So how long do you think this is going to take? I don't know, old boy, but I'll call for someone. All right then. Hopefully they don't take too long now.
However, the only engines that were available were Thomas and James.
The workmen should be here any minute now. I wonder where my driver's gone.
If you ask me, this just seems like another excuse for you to not work.
James, we've been over this. Henry is not using this as an excuse to not work.
Sure.
Driver, where's the guy that's supposed to help?
Actually, I think he's here right now. You know what? Let's see what he's up to, yeah?
Oh, this won't do at all.
Excuse me?
Works just fine for someone this shape.
So, how's he looking, Mr.
Oh, Wallace.
Wallace?
For someone his size, he sure does work like a charm. Except for the fact that he has liquidized boiler sludge inside of him.
Wait, fertilized boiler sludge?
Fertilized?
What?
Well, recently, scientists have discovered a way to make boiler sludge into a liquidal fertilized product. You know, for plants and trees.
It was nothing at all. Job well done, lad.
How would you even manage to do something like that? Well, hopefully nothing bad can happen at this time. Yeah, hello, trains.
Oh my gosh. Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
You act like it was a bad thing that I showed up.
No, sir, it's not a bad thing at all. It was just unexpected.
It's always a surprise when I show up to you.
Yeah, sir, it was just very unaware to us.
Out of all the words in the dictionary, you use unaware.
Well, geez, someone's a bit grumpy today.
My wife put me on a diet.
Okay, that's understandable.
Now look, you three, I have a very important announcement for you. The mayor of Shojor is coming to Adventure Island, and I need one of you to take the mayor on a very important expedition. The engine I have decided to choose is Henry.
Oh no.
Anyway, I feel like I said everything that's needed to be said, so I'ma just be on my way. It's a fellas.
Good news, Henry. Mr. Wallace just said that water's the way to cancel out the liquidized boiler sludge.
You know, that's actually not half bad. Come on, Thomas.
All right, let's get moving, James.
Oh, it's harder with four wheels.
We decided to go the other way.
Keep pushing, James. We're almost there.
I hope so.
Soon, Thomas, Henry, and James arrived at the water tower. When they arrived, they spotted Edward and Boko with a tar tanker.
Edward? What are you doing here? Oh, hello there, Thomas, Henry, James. What's going on here? Well, we came back after Henry got boiler sludge inside of his water tanks. Well, we just finished draining it. We just put fresh water in it now. Boko was the one that reported the boiler sludge in the first place.
I don't know what engine and or diesel would even do such a thing to a water tower. Well, when you think about it, liquidized boiler sludge isn't that bad. Unless you have water to cancel it out.
Huh, surprisingly enough, that's actually what we're trying to do.
Well, don't let me stop you guys. Come on, Boko. All right, Henry, let's fill up those tanks.
Sooner or later, Henry's tanks were filled up all the way. Phew! Thanks, guys.
Now we have to quickly make it to Knapford. All right, backward we go.
Meanwhile, at Knapford, the engines were getting worried.
I'm worried about where Thomas is, Percy.
Calm down, Rosie. I'm sure Thomas and James are fine. You know, they're always late. Not only is Thomas and James late, but so is Henry.
Perhaps let a fast and stronger engine like me take the mayor, sir.
Yeah, no.
But why, sir?
Well, to be fair, Henry has been through a lot more than you have within just a singular day, Gordon. I am with Duck on this one, Gordon. You can't always go around being like...
Yeah, you got a point.
Guys, look! Here they come! Wow! Look at them!
Look, there they are, and they're gone.
And they're gone? Where are you going? Ah, there's my green engine.
Sorry for the minor inconvenience, sir.
The mayor is already on board, Henry. So, I'm on my way there next. All right, Henry, let's get your move on.
Right, sir.
Doing great, Henry.
The first stop on the list was the docks. This is a dock, sir, where all of the overseas goods get delivered. Next up on the list was the shed. This is the shed, sir. This is where all of the Fat Controller's engines rest. Henry took the mayor to see all of the fun and exciting places
Even passing by the old water tower that started it.
And here is Henry's tomb, personally named after what happened to me inside of there. Every engine on the island calls it that sad story of how.
Sooner and most definitely, Henry arrived at the station just in time.
Way to go, Henry! Yeah, Henry, back here for a moment. The mayor would like to have a word with you.
Yes, Mr. Mayor?
Henry, what I saw today was absolutely fantastic, and probably the best thing I've seen on the island. You pushed through even if you had problems. And for that, I grant you those special coaches. I think you deserve them.
My friends matter more to me than just some special coaches, sir.
Well, I can respect an engine and his friends. Thank you, Henry. And Topham, thank you for another unforgettable experience.
Anytime, Mr. Mayor. Well, Henry, I must say, I really am impressed.
Early the next morning, Sir Topham Hatt woke all of the engines up. He had a very important announcement for them.
I know you all heard of Henry's courageous acts after taking the mayor on a very exciting adventure.
Oh, yes, sir. Felicia has heard about the whole entire thing. Isn't that right, Felicia?
He literally does this with the tree every time. I know it's funny.
Well, those coaches have now become a permanent part of the island, or any special guest.
Sir, don't you think a very big and strong engine like me should get coaches like that? You know, for the express?
James, why didn't you say anything? I'm not going to be made the enemy here, Thomas. Henry, I want to thank you once again. Me and the other engines know you tried really hard to be really useful. And for that, you will get a brand new coach of paint and brand new water tanks.
Oh, thank you, sir, said Henry. Do you think I could also get married to my tree?
No, Henry, no.
Maybe next time, Felicia.
All right, everyone. Time to get to work.
And so the engines set off to do their jobs that morning.